Welcome to step number 1, what's possible. But before I begin, I want to take you a little bit back in time. I was born in the 50s, raised in the 60s. I had wonderful parents, I had great siblings, but I was a terrible eater growing up. I grew up in beefaroni, SpaghettiOs, bologna sandwiches with Miracle Whip and white bread. My favorite drinks were Kool-Aid and Pepsi. And I had bad skin for about 15 years of my life. I took oral medications, topical creams, nothing seemed to work. The doctors would come back to my parents and just tell them that, hey, there's not much we can do, your son just has sensitive skin. I didn't have sensitive skin, I was a terrible eater. In my second year in college, I had this amazing professor, his name was Dr. Louis Junker. I was an economics business major at Western Michigan. And one night, Dr. Junker was talking about processed foods and profitability, and he started talking about cow's milk. And I was a poor college student, drinking 2 gallons of milk a week. And he talked about how the protein molecule is hard to break down. And right then and there, I quit drinking cow's milk. And I started cleaning up my diet, and my skin started getting better. And that was my beginning, that was my journey. And I realized very quickly how the power of what you were eating made a difference in overall health. And that was the beginning to On Target Living. So what makes On Target Living unique? Our system is designed around balance, a lifestyle of balance. How you rest, how you eat, and how you move. And when you put those 3 together, the body sings. And it's the years, it's the time, it's the experience. I've done 8 bodybuilding contests dating back since 1985, 20,000 hours of one-on-one personal training, thousands of presentations around the world. It's the time, it's the experience, it's the years. Would you like to have greater energy throughout your day? Maybe lose 30 pounds. Get a better night's sleep. Or get crazy, maybe you'd like to be medicated free the rest of your life. But when you plant the seeds of possibility, this is what people get excited about. So step back, give yourself a little space, and ask that question. So if you knew with 100% conviction that what you're going to do would work, 100% of the time, no going back, you knew it would work, what would you do? So here's 3 questions I want to ask you. Number 1, are you ready? Are you ready for this journey? I think you are. Number 2, are you able? Do you have the ability to follow through in some of these actions? I think you do. But here's the big one. Are you willing? Are you willing to get a little uncomfortable? Are you willing to make a few changes? We'll help guide you. We'll help console you. We'll help motivate you. But we want you to understand you have the power. What's possible in your life?